Hello, this is Scott from Astro Northwest, and we had us a pretty good starry night tonight. It was all zeros until about 2 or 3 a.m., and we got a whole bunch of images of not a whole bunch, but I had a lot of issues, but I got about 30 images of the dumbbell. After I got started, I was going to go for M101, but by the time I had figured out what was wrong. I had a couple of bad camera cables. By the time I figured that out, it was already, like 1:30 in the morning. And I never did get my guiding to work. Something weird is going on with my guiding. It was terrible. So I'll have to kind of run that down. I couldn't get my camera to work. It was losing the stars all the time. But I was only taking 60-second exposures, and so over here I've got all my exposures on the side here that you can see. There's a dumbbell in there, so there it is. I don't know. I mean, you can see they were darker, and I got a few of M13 on there too, because that was my first object I was trying to hit, and then of course everything blew up on me when the wires decided to not be, you know, not be wires anymore. So anyway, there's a couple M13s in there. Then there's some, I don't know what those were, but then we finally got the dumbbell started right here, um, and those look pretty good for about, I don't know. Then the moon started coming up, and you can see they're all kind of getting real um, light. Well, actually, and those are from because it's like 4:30 in the morning, and so the sun was coming up on those. But now I'm just doing dark frames, and I got about another 10 minutes of those to do, and then I'll be done for the night, for the day. One of the good things about tonight was I got my little outdoor computer going on the mount, and it's kind of out there. It's out where I wanted it to be, and the Wi-Fi worked just fine in that spot. So that was a very good thing right there, having that working, because my cables were driving me nuts tonight. I took the two USB cables out of the whole mix because I couldn't get the cameras going. I didn't know what was causing the problem, so I just said, "Well, I'll try to start up the little computer again," because I wasn't able to get it. After I try and shut it down a few times on the remote viewing, it doesn't want to work for a while. I don't know why, but after I don't know whatever it was, a half an hour or an hour, I came back to it, and it hooked up just fine. So it may have to do with the fact that I need to load Windows Pro on there on both computers. I don't think I have them Windows Pro on both of them. So anyway, the everything seems to be going along just fine on my dark frames, and so what we're looking at right now is the desktop of the little microcomputer out on my mount. Um, so I'm happy. I got some data. Probably not enough to make a super great picture, but I'll try anyway and see what I can come up with probably only about 20 good frames in there of it, but that's a really bright object. But you know, only 1 minute exposures on it, so the background might not be real dark. But you know, I can always go up and get some more, go out and take some more of the dumbbell anytime because it's always right up there. All right, well, that's it. I won't bore you too much, but just wanted to let you know I had a sort of a successful night. You know, didn't get as long of time as I wanted, but I did get some data, so and figured out a few more things. All right, well, we'll talk to you later. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and give me a subscription or subscribe. And gosh, look at there, it's 4:54, and I can't even talk anymore. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and talk to you later.